Boom.
Bingo, bango.
I actually wish this was the box art for this game.
It's so beautiful. Was this what it was in Japan?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
We're live?
Hi.
Yeah, I think this is...
Hey!
Are we? So we're going. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Hey.
Yeah, we're up.
Cool.
Thanks for
We're up.
bearing with us on the delay there. So
Awesome.
Welcome to Extra Life 2013.
Yep.
We're gonna kick off this year's 25-hour gaming marathon. 25 hours because of daylight savings time.
And because we're so hardcore.
My gosh, yes.
Yeah.
This is Jack Gardner.
Hello.
I'm Tim Turi, and Jack is a former Game Informer intern. He's
true.
doing work for Extra Life right now too.
Yep.
So couldn't think of a better way to start off with. And you've started off with Shadow of the Colossus
Yeah.
every year of this so far.
Yeah, I have played through Shadow of the Colossus every year. It's my favorite game, probably.
Like since it came out.
Not since it came out.
That's
but,
ridiculous. Also, I want to introduce Zach Pliggy here. Zach worked with Jack early on and kind of helped get the Game Informer community involved with Extra Life and doing marathons. And he's the captain this year, team captain. So
How's it going, community?
thanks for coming, Zach. Drove over here from Illinois.
Yep.
Yeah.
This has been wonderful. It's been a big treat to be here. So
Well, it's been a treat to have you.
thank you.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to be skipping through a lot of the cutscenes of this game because I'm trying to beat this in 2 hours. So we'll see.
Yeah, like as a symptom of or a result of playing this game every year, you've gotten really good at it.
I've gotten pretty good at it.
You know that you can jump and you can bear those wounds. That's okay.
Yep.
And so what's the fastest you've gotten it down to so far?
The fastest I've gotten it down to is 3.5 hours, but that's with getting lost and playing it on hard mode.
Is hard mode just like the Colossi have more health and you're squishier? Or?
Yeah, the Colossi
Okay.
have more health and they have more weak points that you need to stab.
Okay.
Basically, on.
Oh, so there's like actually more glyphs show up that you have to stab? Okay,
yeah.
cool.
And they have more health, and yeah, it's just in general harder. So hopefully this year I also got lost last time I tried to play this.
I know, I'm rooting like hell for you. So
Joe was nice enough to lie to me and tell me that I could do it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Could you tell he was lying? Or
Well,
did
he told me
he
told
lying
me he was
afterward?
lying.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe's a good guy. So yeah, we got like 12 or 13 people playing here.
Yeah,
We got like from the GI staff, we have Jeff Cork and Joe Juba, and we have our Game Informer interns here.
Yep.
Ben Reeves is over there. We're gonna have Dan Reichert and Kim Wallace and probably like Jeff Marchiafava coming by later. So some appearances, and throughout the entire live stream, we're gonna be giving away prizes too. We have a ton of prizes.
Oh, yeah.
We have like some good physical prizes. Like I see a copy of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon for 3DS. There's a copy of Pokemon Y, I think. Killzone Mercenary for Vita. A My Little Pony DVD, which I'm sure there's some viewers that are into that for sure.
Oh yeah.
A Songbird plushie, and we have an awesome
Songbird plushie
Yeah,
is
yeah,
super
absolutely.
cool,
And
too.
speaking of Songbird, we have a huge BioShock Infinite. What's the name of it? It's the.
Burial at Sea.
Yeah, Burial at Sea, thank you. We have a poster signed by Irrational and stuff, so we're going to be giving some of those for people that donate and just kind of randomly throughout. We have like over 100 codes for downloadable games like Outlast and some Double Fine games and like Zen Pinball and...
There's
What else we got, Zach?
there's avatar items. I mean, origin codes. The Wolf Among Us.
Oh yeah,
one
awesome.
codes.
Yeah,
That game is
hooked us
great.
up. Yeah, actually, I actually beat that last week. Ben Reeves just played it. He really enjoyed it. Some good twists in there.
Yeah. Can I just point out how much I love this intro sequence of this game?
Of seeing the first Colossi as he's just kind of walking past you and
Yeah, and like how it kind of teaches you how to play the game as you're climbing up.
yeah. I've realized I really respect that, they just kind of fade on the directions but the action's paced such that like you can read while running towards the Colossi because he's so huge and far away. Mm-hmm. Like I have very little patience for tutorials now that like just interrupt action. Sonic Lost World, like I just reviewed that game. Like every time you hit like. If you know what you're doing and the hint icons are still on, they're like things you need to avoid. Otherwise, you have to click through like 5 pages of instruction.
Yeah. Gotta
You
get
have
up
to
on
focus,
his butt.
man. Don't worry about it.
Oh, this guy's a chump. Don't worry about this.
How quickly will you fell him?
I think he dies in like 2 or 3 stabs.
Okay.
The trick is getting off his butt hair, actually.
Get off my butt hair, man.
As is the trick with most butts.
Yeah, is getting off of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a common. I think that was a common slang from the '80s. Was get off my butt hair, or don't have a butt hair, man.
Yeah.
I think.
I also love how you can shoot these guys with arrows and the arrows stick.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And if you had limited arrows, you could maybe pull them back out, but look at him swing around there. Last time I played this, I was trying out a 3D TV we had in the office, and I played it entirely in 3D just to kind of like...
Oh, that would be so cool.
This game works really well with it, and what I think part of that is because it's a PlayStation 2 game that just looks really pretty, so it's not too busy as far as, what's happening on screen.
Yeah.
Nice work, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
You kicked his ass. The 3D is just like really crisp and just offers a little bit of depth without things flying out at you because it wasn't made to be 3D. Well, at least stereoscopic 3D.
Okay.
Obviously, it's a 3D game.
I like how when they fall down, you can see yourself on them.
And of course, you have to run away.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean...
I love that. It's one of those weird, like, irrational things, like jumping through doors in Mega Man.
Yeah.
Like, one of those things that people do. Like, how many people in the community who have played this game run away from the tendrils? Like, I'm assuming it's everyone.
Yeah, I mean, you don't just stand there and accept your fate.
No. You have to, plant your own seeds of fate, which is probably like a Castlevania game or something.
Yeah. Castlevania seeds of planting your fate.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Now to get to this one,
you skip all the cutscenes because I mean,
so I guess,
and you know that he's in that direction. You've just memorized.
I have I've tried.
Okay,
there are a couple that I still have.
So is the key never having to raise your sword basically, and not having to play that game where you have to like use it to shine the light?
The key is, I guess, there are a couple that have kind of like very secluded entrances.
Okay,
and it's just remembering where those are and not losing them.
Okay, you have to get on the horse, right? Okay, there you go. That's a good call, I think.
That's usually step one. Get on horse.
There's always one that I cannot find at all. Like I always get to that point.
For me, there's like one in kind of there's an entrance in the middle of the desert, but the light doesn't take you to the entrance, so you kind of have to find it.
Yeah, that's the tricky thing. Like it's pointing at, it's like a compass. You know what I mean?
But man, this game's just beautiful. And I guess for people who haven't played this game,
and if you haven't played this game, I think, and you have a PlayStation 3, you should first invest in a PlayStation Plus account.
Yeah.
And then once you have PlayStation Plus, I think this is one of the free games.
I think you might be right. Yeah.
Yeah, and same with Eco. Like they're both on there.
Is it Eco?
I say Eco.
I always said Ico.
Because we say team. Did we say Team Ico?
Yeah.
God damn it. I don't know. Regardless, ICO.
They're wondering about The Last Guardian.
Oh yeah, I'm currently working on Last Guardian. I've taken over all development roles for that. It's a huge conflict of interest with my job, but
so you're basically making Mega Man.
I'm going to try to make it. Yeah, I actually put a buster on the beast kills other like these tiny robots. It's really easy. No, I don't. I think Sony's been pretty transparent about what's going on with Last Guardian. I mean, it sounds like, my guess is that it's coming to PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point in... The PlayStation 3 is going to be kind of defunct by then. And I think they're just sort of... I mean, look at how gorgeous and wonderful this game is, up-resed from, PlayStation 2 to 3. And, I mean, that's... The Shadows of the Colossus was already out. They can start taking things from Last Guardian that was made for PlayStation 3 and start working to make it, a PlayStation 4 game now. And I think that's where it is. And I think I don't think anyone's has a problem with like waiting a little longer to play that game.
Although I would like to play it as soon as possible.
I would too.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been an awesome... can you imagine if like Last Guardian could have been a PlayStation 4 launch game? And how like...
That would be a system seller for me.
It would be... It's like... That would make history, I feel like. Like, everyone would remember that the PlayStation 4 launched with Last Guardian. That'd be incredible. So I'm assuming
Really?
that people watching are pretty big Team Eco fans, and
Looks like it, yeah.
yeah, that's good.
I'm so bad at this part.
Oh yeah, it's like you only get a slim opportunity there to actually hit him in the bottom of the hoof.
You can make him rear up.
Make him rear up, make his butt hair stand up.
So let's see if I can get him to do that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to wait for a little bit.
What does this guy look like? What is his thing? Is he like a bull?
It's
or
kind of like
There we
a
go.
horse bull
Oh yeah,
thing.
there you go. So that's not even what you really. That's not even how you do damage to him, really. That's just how you mount him.
Right. You can. It's funny. You can do damage to them by just shooting them with arrows.
Right, but it would take
It's-
you wouldn't beat it in
caps-
under
it
3.5 hours or
right.
2 hours. Yeah.
And it caps at a certain point.
Does it?
Yeah.
this dynamic music is incredible.
Oh gosh.
If you ever go for a run and you need like some extra juice, just play this music on repeat. I promise. Like
Yeah.
for the next marathon you do, I recommend you should keep the Shadow of the Colossus music on there.
What? No, I didn't want to do
As a
that.
reserve.
So, how long is that soundtrack?
Well,
I have to
you got to find
repeat
You have to find a 7-minute version, which exists online. Just go to YouTube and
7-minute version of the soundtrack.
yeah, like I
The soundtrack. I bought the soundtrack.
no, a 7-minute version of just like that song.
Oh,
like,
gotcha.
When you finally
Gotcha.
like the most just like triumphant and
I'm tracking with ya.
motivational stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. This game is beautiful. I just love like the design of it.
I'm a huge fan of like it's almost like a simplified like well it's not like you have to do these guys in order, right? But
Yeah.
what I love
Come
is
on,
just the concept
come on.
of it being all boss fights. You know, like boss fights are usually like people's favorite things about games and the things that really stand out.
Off.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm not off to a good start.
That's okay. You can get your stamina back. And it's just pure boss fights, like from beginning to end.
Yeah.
And I love that if you know what you're doing, you can just have a string of like really good boss fights.
All right, this should be a little bit easier now that I took his back leg.
All right.
I am still just astounded that this was a PlayStation 2 game.
Yeah, yeah. Are there still people who don't really know what this game is about?
There's a few actually.
Really?
Oh,
I hope
okay.
that
Yeah.
this motivates some people
Yeah.
to check it out because I honestly think that this is one of those things where it's like everyone should see this movie.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, I was gonna say it's like a movie like that you should see. I don't know what movies like one that you absolutely have to see, like Forrest Gump or something, but
No, are you kidding?
Jack? Anyway, this
I'm
is a game
so
that everyone
bad.
should play.
Yeah.
I'm
If you-
so bad at this game.
This is a game that people that don't even play games should play or see.
Yeah.
Yep, if you have a PS Plus account, you need to pick it up without a doubt.
There's no excuse because then
Yeah.
it's free. And even if you just have like a PlayStation 2 laying around and you switch to like Microsoft or something and don't have a PlayStation 3, even the PlayStation 2 version is still
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
It's not gonna look as clear as this, obviously, but
There are also just so many little secrets to this game. Like if you crouch,
Yeah.
you get your stamina back super fast.
and the fact that you can use birds to fly, like you can grab onto them, like you could beat this game a million times and never know that because it's not necessary.
and then there's actually a giant bird. Did you know that?
I do not know that. There's a giant bird that you can use to like fly
There-
over the mountains or something, or
There's a because they're the normal birds, but then there's this one area where if you stop and stand there for a little while,
okay.
I should probably get out my sword. Swords are good for stabbing. I learned
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I recommend them. I almost recommend them solely for that and slashing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can parry.
Oh yeah, there's a good parry. That's more of like a gentleman's chivalrous maneuver.
I guess, yeah.
I like the idea more about just like taking care of business.
Yeah, and so I guess the general premise of this game is you're this guy, and you come to the end of the world. It's like this cursed land, and you come and you have this magic sword, and you make a deal with some supernatural entity.
Okay.
God.
You're basically making a pact with the devil type situation,
yeah.
but you know the devil doesn't exist in this world or whatever.
Yeah.
A different type of it. Maybe a more like neutral type of god. I don't know.
It's never quite clear.
One of the beautiful things about this game is that you feel like the music, like his motivations are mostly pure, but you start killing these things and like this guy doesn't really even seem like he's that interested in you.
Right.
You know, he doesn't seem like he really wants to take you out. The deeper you go and the more the Colossi you destroy, you start to feel like, is this the right thing? Should I be doing this?
Now, I'm going to be honest, Tim. First time I played this game, I didn't get that feeling.
You didn't at all?
No. I was just like, I'm going to kill these things.
That's how I felt, and I.
But as he starts getting darker and stuff, like all those tendrils that like go into him, like his visual appearance starts changing, which I thought was like a really cool touch.
Oh, but I think it's the fact I played it a release time. I was a little younger. And
Maybe that was a little subtle for you or whatever at the time. Okay.
Let's see. I think he has a butt. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get the butt.
Don't
fall off.
The hairy
Don't
butt.
fall off that butt.
Butt hair.
Come
Don't
on,
fall off the butt
Jack.
hair. Another thing from the 80s.
Yeah, it's a song. Set to the tune of Do the Bartman. I don't think everyone remembers Do the Bartman.
Yeah, so you make a deal to basically bring your one true love back to life. And
Nice. I like the slow-mo
Yeah.
effect. But yeah, it's basically like it's a Zelda situation, you know?
Yeah.
She's asleep, instead of being asleep forever and having to go like find the sorcerer that can bring her back to life or wake her up, she's just dead, and you're trying to do anything you can to bring her back.
and and then there's like a whole subplot because the guy actually stole the sword.
Wandered it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's why a bunch of people come after him.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And
And that's supposed to be like and there's connections to Eco. The game. Yeah.
like I think that in the timeline, like whatever timeline there can be between two games, it's like 2,000 years.
It's insane. It's very obviously set in the same universe, like just the way it feels, but narratively, like I know there's some theories that this takes place before Eco, correct? Yeah. And there's actually a pretty good nod at what happens at the end of this game. I don't know why I feel so weird about spoiling like such an old
game that came out,
but I don't want. You know, the thing is, to me, I don't even think like the story is the real big selling point of this. I like it, and it stays kind of out of your face. But
well, the end, like I guess I just don't want to talk too much about the end because it is weird.
Yeah, but that's
super weird.
But that in the end is sort of what kind of helps link it to Eco a little bit. So
yeah. All right.
Well, two down, right?
Yep, 2 down.
Well done.
Out of 12? No.
12,
16.
13, or is it 16? Okay.
I don't know. I've played this game a lot. I don't know how many bosses there
That's all right.
are.
16 sounds right.
Yeah. So you can hold up your sword and it shows you
That's so
where
cool,
the next
yeah.
boss is.
And then it focuses when you're going in the right direction.
Yeah. And you also have a neat little map that comes in handy.
And so, yeah, Jack, you're going to try to finish this up in 2 hours.
I'm going
but
to try. I can't guarantee it.
It might not happen, but one of the things that's motivating him is that we are trying to kind of adhere to like some sort of schedule. If you look at the post on Game Informer on the website, there's a kind of a schedule where we're going to be cycling people out, and I think after you is Zach. It's Zach.
Oh, I'm up.
And then Zach's going to be giving away some prizes. And sort of chatting, and we'll get other people on the couch and talking and playing games after that. Like Ben Reeves is probably gonna play some Batman. I'm gonna come in with some Banjo-Tooie later on. I played some Banjo-Kazooie on the live stream last year, and it got to some really tough parts. I beat the game, I'm gonna do the sequel now, and then we're just gonna be kind of cycling through like that. Zach's gonna pop in and give out prizes kind of intermittently.
Yep, with the songbird
Like the
right on
songbird.
her shoulder.
There we go.
This is actually, we're coming up on, I forgot, the third one is actually my favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which one is that? I guess we'll see.
Yeah, he's the tallest one.
Oh, is it the little bunkers?
No.
That's not that one?
No, not that one.
Oh.
It's this guy. And they just come up with really cool locations for these things.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember this one.
Yeah, he's up there,
Yeah.
and it's like he's got the big club, doesn't he?
He has a sword.
The sword thing, yeah.
Yeah, this is the first time I played it. This is the only one I looked up how to beat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I feel real bad that
Yeah, that you had to like do
did that.
Yeah.
But I fought him for like 4 hours and I couldn't figure it out.
What I love too about this game is like how alone you are, and like you have your horse, and so then by that aloneness you kind of bond with the horse a little bit more.
Well, and the horse has its own AI, so it doesn't always listen
Yeah,
to you.
yeah.
Which, like, some people when it first came out...
Kinda
were
frustrated.
They were frustrated with it because it doesn't control super well.
Yeah.
Because it has its own AI.
Right, yeah.
Which is kind of like in retrospect, I think that's really cool.
It's a clever design choice.
Maybe
but-
not necessarily the most.
Right. Not immediately satisfying when you're
Yeah.
trying to like go in a direction. But thankfully, this game isn't like all about game overs and lives and stuff. So
Right. It's actually pretty hard to die in a lot of these fights.
yeah, I think I died on the last boss.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was like the hardest time I had with any Colossi.
To be fair, the last boss shoots like mini nuclear bombs
My
out of
God,
his fingers.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where it's like hide from cover to cover, and then just like climbing him, it just takes a long time.
Yeah. I looked up a few speedruns for this game just to kind of learn
Just to help
some
hone
tricks.
your technique.
Oh,
God, that would have sucked if you fell. That's a really rough spot to fall.
almost fell. Yeah, one of the. By the way, this guy just as a hero,
He's a
he's got some balls.
athletic prowess. Yeah.
He just jumped like a 10-foot gap.
And given he would have fallen in water, but that would have hurt really bad.
Yeah, he's like 5 stories up.
This is pre Nathan Drake. You saw that jump? It's sort of like some Prince of Persia compares, but at least his girlfriend was alive. So. Oh, I love that. It looks like he's just ruins.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna not skip this. I don't know if I can skip this actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is the tallest, huh? Well, I mean, maybe save for the last guy, right?
Maybe save for the last guy. The last guy is pretty tall.
Yeah.
Gosh, he's cool though.
Yeah, he's really cool. He just kind of looks like a golem or something.
Yeah. Although how he stands up is, I don't really get that.
Oh, because they're like balls on his feet.
Yeah. His like rounded club feet.
It's just like, don't climb these, is basically what those are.
Yeah. So yeah, he swings at you, and you kind of need to.
Have you ever ran off the ledge accidentally?
I have.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
I need to get him farther away from this little circle thing.
Why is that again?
So the trick to this guy is you need to have him swing at you and hit that circle.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Because
it
it's
breaks
like
his arm guard.
Yeah, because it's okay. That's what I thought.
And
Not a problem.
He's trying to get his attention.
yeah, back over here.
It gives this game's just like sense of scale and like, being a good video game is like kind of, it's empowerment, but it's also like trying to struggle against the odds.
Mm-hmm.
And you just look at the size difference, and it's like, well, I need to get up on top of him somewhere, and finally taking down such a huge thing is just like so satisfying.
There we go. It's really scary when he swings at you, though.
Yeah, because you got to be kind of close. This
Yeah.
music's great.
Yeah.
This is actually, I think this is my favorite song from
Yeah.
the game. Yeah.
There's a song at the very end that is my favorite. It's like this really fast piano. Oh gosh. So then you run up his sword,
Yeah.
which is the coolest thing.
It's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
And
Would have been the
falls.
coolest game,
Yeah.
or coolest thing.
It's all right. It's still pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, there are notches in his sword, and
Don't run off. It's best to get all the way up it, or can you usually grab it?
you can usually grab.
Ooh. Oh, a nice recovery there, Wander. Oh, very good.
So I usually go. He has 2 weak points. In normal, anyway. On hard, he has 3, and the other one is on his other arm.
Okay.
In normal, he has one on his head, and the other one's on his stomach.
Okay.
Can be a bit tricky to get to his stomach.
You were talking a little bit about things that they don't really spell out for you in this game, and one thing that I realized when I just played it again when this came out was that you can kill salamanders and eat fruit to
yeah.
upgrade your health and stamina.
Yes.
They don't lay that out for you at all.
Yeah, and it's even more like obtuse
Yeah.
because you actually gain health and stamina each time you beat a Colossus.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And you know, one of the things that's cool
Oh,
about that is that, you know, that'd be frustrating in some other games if they were not balanced as well. But I didn't know that, and I beat the game okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because,
Yeah.
like you said, after you kill each Colossus, you're getting some. But figuring that out is just like, well, now I'm exploring these little ruins and looking for salamanders and trying to hit them, and like, that's fun. Just kind of a little bit of an excuse to explore the world a little bit.
Let me just stab your head one more time.
Right in the head.
Come on.
The big
Actually-
glowy spot.
Gonna get my stamina back here. Hopefully.
Oh god. Oh god. You got it. There. Oh. Yeah.
That was a good jump.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, the R1 button, like there are a lot of games, or some games, where there's like one button that you need to just always press and it will save your life.
Yeah.
The R1 button is that in this game.
You should have like that. That should be the first thing that your finger goes to when it's starting to go poorly.
Yeah. Come on, guy. All right. There's actually like a spot on his head where you can just sit and he can't shake you off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, Josh.
Oh, hey, Josh.
That's
It's
okay.
okay.
I think.
Come on. Come on.
know, it's.
Come on.
Yeah. If Jason's hanging out back there.
There we go.
You go
Come on.
Yeah, help Josh out. Thanks.
Okay. One more stab, I think.
That's a good question.
Come on.
Oh, you
Oh
got
my
it.
gosh.
You got it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Can you land there? Oh my gosh.
Come, don't.
Yeah.
Nice wow, nice save. Oh, and how convenient.
Yeah. I don't know if I got all of his head health though.
All his head health. Do you have to deplete each one?
Yeah, that's basically how you kill them.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see if this is enough to kill him.
Ooh, is
I
that?
should probably look at our extra life page. Be smart.
It's actually
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah.
For people that are back from last year, welcome back. For newcomers, welcome. Yeah, we're gonna do this for 25 hours, and we're accepting donations, or you can join Team Game Informer on Extra Life or extra-life.org, and then you can just play alongside us and like hit up your friends on like Facebook and Twitter to see if they want to donate while you're playing. So we're happy to have you here in spirit. So
now I always wondered, is that blood that's coming out of them, or like dark energy?
yeah, I imagine it's like sort of energy, you know, or there's some link to that, and you know the power that's required to bring back your your loved one.
You got your.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh, I got it.
You're up to
No,
205.
Awesome.
Our live stream account is up to 140.
Oh, cool.
And the
Look at how
team
much
is
health he
at,
has.
10.5 grand right now.
10.5 grand. Yeah, our goal is
more than last year already.
Yeah, we've already exceeded 2012's Extra Life cap. We hit our goal really early last year, and then we raised it to like 11,000.
Yeah.
We ended up getting a little over 10,000, and now we're trying to go for 15,000, and we're already over two-thirds of the way there. So we appreciate all the support. That is awesome, and we'll keep doing this even after we hit our goal. If we hit our goal, we're just gonna extend it, and we're gonna for sure be going the whole 25 hours. So. Yeah, that's awesome news.
Just let me stab you.
Are you just trying to like get those last few?
There's like a pixel of health left on
Do you
this guy.
have to like? Do you have to hit the glyph?
I don't think so. I think he has enough health where I can actually just kill him.
Okay.
If I can get like a good stab.
Okay.
Okay. Come on. This is really frustrating.
Yeah.
But
Can you climb up to his head from here?
I can. It's just hard.
I would bet money that you need to finish him off.
Okay.
Via the head
You're
glyph.
probably right.
Yep. Oh, are you trying to make the transfer? Oh, nice, Jack.
There we go.
you brought chocolate chip banana bread? Oh. That's what I heard.
We have chocolate chip banana bread.
Yes, we do.
Chocolate chip banana bread confirmed. Gosh, this guy.
Yes, I did hear that. You're a hero. Thank you. I'm going to eat that entire giant brick of chocolate chip banana bread. You know, what's with people thinking that they can make banana bread without chocolate chips? Like, what's... Either they're not monsters, they're just like soulless
Naive.
husks of people. Like,
Really?
there's not even any malice there. They just like aren't living. We're doing pretty good, Josh. Jack is on his third Colossus here.
What's my time right now?
That's a good question. So if we started a little after 9...
30 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah, you've been going for about 30 minutes, so...
Okay.
Jack seems to think that he can beat this... maybe his goal is for under 2 hours, but...
My goal. I don't know if I necessarily can do this,
Yeah,
but...
he'll for sure beat it, but what are you playing, Josh? Assassin's Creed? Black Flag?
Multiplayer.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
Follow the story and go get the next gen.
Oh, nice.
And then if I did it faster, then go for Twilight.
Twilight Princess on Wii or GameCube?
GameCube.
Oh, very
Nice.
good.
That's all it's
He was a worthy adversary.
Very nice, Jack. Very nice.
Could have gone a little bit better if I had managed to stab him one more time.
If this is your one hiccup, I mean, maybe you still got it. You,
Well, one of the ones I hate the most is the second to last one.
which one's that again?
It's a guy who's similar to this, except that he has a giant club.
Yeah, I remember. Is that the guy that it's like that big, like sort of corridor with ruins on either side and like a bridge across? Yeah, when I was replaying it, I had trouble remembering what the hell to do with him. I might have to look that one up.
I don't know if he has it on normal, but in hard mode he has a weak point in his hand. So his hand is like a fist.
Okay,
And
that's tricky.
Yeah, as you can imagine, a fist is hard to get into when you're
When it's closed around a sword and
when you're the size of like an ant.
right, yeah, that makes sense. So on to number 4.
Yep, I think this one is the dragon eagle.
Ooh, that one's cool.
That is cool. I like a lot of the early ones. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're not frustrating, you know.
Yeah, and I like a lot of the designs.
Yeah.
There are a couple designs that seem to be kind of repeated. Notably, there's a lion and a tiger.
Oh my.
Colossus. Yeah. Well done, Tim. Well
Sorry.
Low hanging fruit.
That's right. That's the only one I go
Low-hanging
for. And I am fat on it.
I heard on the news the other day that fruit is now the number 2 food in America.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
a good thing.
Yeah. I don't know what number one is.
Just broccoli, I think. Everyone likes broccoli. Brussels sprouts?
I'd love.
Yeah, I think
Never
lima
onions.
beans.
Lima beans?
Why not?
Brussels sprouts are tasty.
Are you insane?
They can be very good. The last time I had them though, they were in butter and bacon though. So I don't know.
count.
I
don't know
did
if that
probably.
counts.
Well, who are you to say, Zach? I don't know.
All the nutrition is.
What are you
Oh, God,
talking
from that
about?
point.
I don't.
Who
what
are you to say, Zach? What are you, a marathon runner?
Yeah. What are you? Some sort of pro athlete? He is a pro athlete.
Yeah.
I'm a distance runner.
People actually pay you to run, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
yes,
why
they
don't you
do.
run out the door and get us some bacon and butter covered Brussels sprouts?
I would too.
Oh God, they are really
okay.
good, but I have no illusions that those are terrible for you.
Actually, this is not. This isn't the eagle thing. This
Isn't it?
No, this
Is this the first small guy? Isn't it?
No.
Okay.
This guy is like the. I don't even know what kind of an animal you would call him.
I'd call
Or
him a
it.
Colossus.
Well, yes.
Yeah. What is the shadow of the Colossus? You think it's the shadow cast by them, and you're in the shadow of the Colossus, or are you releasing? Is that the shadow? Is what
Or
you
are you-
need? Is that the energy?
Or is Wander the shadow of the
Oh,
Colossus?
he could be the shadow of the Colossus. That's a good point. Wander's probably it. I remember for the longest time, so I knew to call him Wander, and then someone here was calling him Wanderer, and it screwed me up.
What is this thing? I have.
Yeah. Oh, is this the one that looks at tries to hunt you down in
Yeah.
little bunkers? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's all lower.
you've never played this game, Josh? You're not living.
How accessible is that?
Okay, that's the Bitly donate link.
There are no QuickTime events. Yeah, it is a good start.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh my goodness, it's really dark. I can't see anything except for my character.
To punch it in the address. Okay, all right. So yeah, Jason's letting you know that the
I think in terms of accessibility, it's
URL,
all right. It's not like the best or anything.
URL to donate,
but it's okay.
Is shown in all caps, but enter it in as lowercase to get to the website to donate. So, and please do. We would appreciate that. And so, yeah, I should clarify, too, that so Extra Life, the website, the donations go to Children's Miracle Network hospitals. We are playing for Minnesota's Gillette Children's Specialty Healthcare, who they're awesome. We visited them last year after we did the 2012 marathon, and they kind of showed us what they were using and the money for, and they showed us like this really cool like mocap room that helps them like look at the like study and analyze like the gaits of like children with with sort of like just movements, you know what I mean? And it's just using the same tech as like that game developers use, which was really interesting.
We learned that it actually originated there.
Yeah.
Like that technology originated as a medical thing.
Yeah, which is really cool. And then now it's used for making awesome games too. So everyone wins, but so that's what we're playing for.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, careful, he's wiggling his
tush.
His tush, yeah. His bushy tush because it's covered in bushes.
I think it's actually hair.
Do you think it is? It looks like grass, and I mean, like they look like ruins, right?
Yeah.
They look like overgrown ruins, but you think it's hair and bone? Is that what you think?
Yeah, like hair, and I think some of them have rocks.
Okay, like it's kind of grown into them or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think of them kind of like magical beasts that don't really have.
Was the glowy spot on the back of his neck like a hint of where another rune will be?
No, it's so there are like two kinds.
Like mini weak spots?
Yeah, it's like a mini weak spot that makes them do something to allow you to progress on them.
I do that. I'm learning stuff about this game, and it's how old? Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have trouble here. Stamina.
Also, one thing I should mention is how are we doing on the donation, like the requests for?
I have yet to mention that. Later on, we have a block from I think midnight to 4, 1 to 5. It's the early hours.
Yeah.
That we will open up a donation requests for games. The viewers want us to play.
Yeah, last year we took, people would donate and they could choose what they wanted us to play, whether it was something awful like Superman 64 or your favorite game of all time, or if you want me to play Dark Souls or something. People can donate. How much are we asking for that?
It'll be $50 first come, first serve.
And then you have to request your top 3, because we may not have everything. We have a huge library, but there's weird gaps. Like people might have something rented out. So if you give us like your top 3, and we're taking those whenever, right?
I will open them up in a few hours.
Okay, we're gonna open up later.
And the first 8 people to donate at that point, they get to pick the game to play, or your top 3, and the person you want to play that game.
Right. So you'll when that opens up, you'll choose top 3 games that you'd like someone to play, who you'd like to play them, donate $50, and then as long as all that information's out there, should be good. And I think Jason's going to actually work on making them available later. Like we're going to cut up the blocks and make them like little mini episodes later on, sometime after we've all rested and recuperated after the live stream. But that should be fun. We did that last year, and we played some games like, gosh, did we end up playing? We played GoldenEye. We played like a huge.
For me, that was like the highlight of that.
I'm glad someone enjoyed that.
Slappers only GoldenEye.
Oh my god, that was just a train wreck.
That was one of the worst.
I think it's because I got trounced, and GoldenEye let's
I
be
think Ben
very fair.
Reeves-
Like it sucks now. Like it is not fun to go back to.
Getting the HD version.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should
Yeah.
play the
I
HD
got
version.
the older version.
Yeah, it's Shadow of the Colossus HD is totally worth it.
Yeah.
If you do replay this game, like this is the one to play for sure.
Yeah, they also have like a few refinements in the HD version. Like they added, I think they added the button that lets you look at the Colossus.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
cool.
That's helpful.
Yeah, so you don't have to fiddle with the camera,
Okay.
which can be a bit finicky.
Okay. Yeah. That's a cool feature to add on there. What was it just playing that does that? Where it lets you focus in. I was
Oh,
just
the
playing
game
something that lets you
and-
sort of like.
The camera towards the couch. So.
Yeah, I don't even know what people are looking at.
Yeah. Let me see. That's what they're looking at right now. Okay.
Because I mean, one of the interesting things about this game is that
okay.
I just now leaned over to look at it, which
Yeah.
is weird for me.
oh, come on.
This is a determined horse. This is a loyal steed.
Yeah. Aggro?
Aggro. Kyle Hilliard, Game Informer editor, has a cat named Aggro. And then the other one, if you like Aggro, his other cat's name is Colonel Mustard, which is,
The one that always kills someone in Monopoly.
Yes,
Or-
absolutely.
Yeah, Monopoly.
Monopoly is the game where they kill
Monopoly.
each other, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you could use a clue piece for Monopoly if you wanted.
This one's so cool.
Oh, that's nice launch.
Thank you. Yeah, so we're in the ruins of this sunken city now.
Yeah, so we have Katie, Mike, and Isaac, who are all current Game Informer interns.
Right.
And now we have Josh and Jack here,
Yep.
who are former Game Informer interns. We just can't shake you guys loose.
No.
Like, what the heck? You guys keep coming back.
Bad cold.
You're like a bad cold, Josh.
Somebody once told me never let go.
Never let go, I think.
Yeah.
Um,
I haven't seen that movie,
No,
actually.
I don't think it did very well in the box office.
No, I think it sunk.
Oh! That was very good.
Thank you.
God, look at that. You know how hard that is to do in real life? And to skip them?
Yeah, he's like jumping like 10 feet.
It's insane. It's insane. Like,
Look at how scrawny he is, too. He's not...
But you know what? That
He's-
can work in your favor, actually.
Really?
Being a little bit lighter, like if you want to do maneuvers like that. But holding a sword also, that just is right out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even John Drake doesn't try to do that. Actually, he probably might have his gun out.
He doesn't... He's no Chris Redfield.
No.
But...
Red
Hey, Jack. I have a question. If you have ever made it to the secret garden.
I haven't ever made it to the secret
That's,
garden.
that's the roof, right? That's
Yep.
that's okay. There's a hidden
Because
roof.
you need to actually collect a majority of the fruits and the salamanders to have enough stamina to make it to the top.
Really? Do you think that was planned?
I think so. Yeah.
Wow, that's insane.
Um,
That's such a cool idea that, like, it's sort of like a Metroid thing. Like, there's not, like, Metroid elements to this game
No.
where it's like you need to collect this item to get to this area. But the idea that if you got every single thing and you were that, obsessive about it, that you can finally find this cool area at the end.
there's actually an article in like, I think, EGM.
Okay.
Their website. They did an article about there's like a small group of gamers who are like convinced that there is a secret Colossus hidden in this game.
Oh, really? I think people just want to believe there's more,
But they've been obsessively playing this game for years trying to find it.
Really?
And it's probably not there. But how cool would it be if somebody had...
You want to hope that someone would have found it by now.
Yeah.
But, like, I love that that sort of stuff, like, what'd you say? I got a hat trick? Oh, Taves. I thought someone said I got a hat trick, which is
I also thought
scoring
that.
3 goals. Kim's playing hockey.
Later tonight, we will actually have silly hats.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There'll be some hat tricks later on. But
Gosh, that's
It'll be
so
on our
cool.
head. yeah. God, this is like phenomenal.
Yeah.
That they pulled this off.
I think this might be one of the first games, at least console games, that actually had its own physics engine.
Oh, really?
We should have one more. It was.
Oh
on
my
there.
gosh.
They moved it up. Yeah, it's.
We're looking for tablecloth. Serious business. Oh, that was risky. That was risky.
Oh no.
Oh, you got it. Does he hang on to that?
Yeah.
Okay,
He
as long
does.
as you got stamina. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh,
He-
gosh.
I might be
Oh, Wander.
so brave.
Oh, look at that. Look at him just wigging out. He is determined little. He's inspiring.
Yeah. I might actually be stuck here. Oh.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
you're
No
good,
worries.
Jack.
No
Come on.
worries.
Come on.
Get over there.
Yeah.
Very nice. You're good at this game, Jack.
I am all right at this game. The record speedrun is an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
They like
Is there some like glitching going on, or like some
no.
exploits or something?
Well, there are certain ways to do these bosses where like 1 or 2 hits in a certain way is enough.
okay.
Like there's a certain stab you can do that uses like his falling.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, see ya.
And there you go.
That uses like his falling to make it a more powerful stab.
That's really cool.
Um,
So there's like a downward thrust type thing?
yeah,
That's insane. That's so cool.
yeah, and so there's stuff like that, and there are just other ways to do it faster.
Okay.
I guess, like the final boss, basically the final boss shoots missiles out of his
Like
fingertips.
lightning missiles, like,
Yeah.
pretty much. Or does he shoot missiles and lightning?
I think it's just the missiles.
Oh, really?
And there's like a series of underground bunkers.
There's like lightning behind him or something. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking
There's
of.
a
Okay.
big thunderstorm.
Okay.
And there's a series of like tunnels and stuff to avoid the missiles because they actually have a big explosion range that'll
It just obliterates you.
it obliterates you and sends you flying.
That's the worst thing, yeah.
In the speedrun I watched, the guy playing actually just ran straight at it
Oh, really?
and somehow had gotten it down to the point where he
just knew where they were going to be.
didn't need to dodge them. And so he just ran straight at the Colossus, ignored all of the bunkers, and
I wonder if
got there.
I wonder if I love it when it's like something like that's built like that, where there's all these really intricate like traps that fall, and you walk in and you're intimidated, so you slow down and take your time. Like I need to be careful. But if you had just gone like gung ho through the entire thing, they all just barely miss you. I love stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
like games like Super Meat Boy or even like Mega Man, like are carefully designed to be played super quickly.
Gosh, it's so hard to hit him.
Because you need to do that to get his attention, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you played much Super Meat Boy?
I have. I haven't beaten it,
No.
but there we go.
I want to go back to it because
It's
I
a
got
frustrating game.
It is a
A+s
hard
in
game.
all the light world, and I was working through trying to get A+s in all the dark world, and like hit a wall at some point. But it's like that game's so great. I want 100% it at some point. I feel like I should have already.
We have a good 400 people
Nice.
watching the live stream.
400
right
people
now.
watching?
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Welcome.
Yeah, but it's
And-
only 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. That's
So-
thanks for waking up and
Yeah.
enjoying the day with us. Do we have an episode of replay up too?
Oh, yeah,
Are
you're
you
looking
kidding
Not
at
that
it.
I want to like drive that away. I think it might have been a little late this morning. But,
Yeah. It's up on the website, as is
we
our.
played Panzer Dragoon. Okay, gotcha.
I have to watch that a little bit later since I
Yeah.
haven't missed an episode yet.
Sorry to divide your
Okay.
attention in some way, but
I'm just gonna get this one.
good call.
This is actually the easiest one to get.
Oh,
and-
really? The tail?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one is on his other wing.
Okay. But yeah, I assume that all 400 people watching right now are going to make it through the entire 25 hours. So thank you ahead of time. I hope you have a cup of coffee. Just one.
Just one.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll pee like crazy.
Yeah, make it last. It's a diuretic. I know that for sure. I had a cup of coffee. I currently have to use the restroom, but I'm going to
You're
hold
toughing it out.
I am. Yeah. I'm like Wander. He doesn't stop to use the restroom ever.
No.
Yeah.
Well, maybe when he's in the water.
Oh, that's good. It's a good call. Very secret.
Tim,
The shadow
when are
of the
you
Colossus.
planning to play Banjo Tootie?
Banjo-Tooie, would you be able to pull up the schedule?
No,
I
no,
think
no,
it's
no,
like,
no,
yeah,
no, no,
on
no,
the
no, no,
main-
no, no,
He's
no,
playing
no,
it
no,
from
no, no, no. Yeah.
2 to 4.
No. Okay.
So that's when he's scheduled.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my gosh.
in about 4 hours, I'll be.
Please let me stab
cracking
you
open,
before you do barrel
Banjo-Tooie.
rolls.
Question though, for people that are interested in Banjo-Tooie, would you like me to start from the beginning, or do you care if I get my feet planted after I'm done playing some Shadow of the Colossus with Jack? Or what do you think? Should I start it fresh, or get some ground covered?
Let's see what they say.
This one's actually really hard to beat just the first time you get on him because Usually at some point
he
he starts
starts
doing.
bucking. They
he does
said-
barrel roll until you fall off.
Okay.
Oh, they want a fresh start.
Fresh start? Okay. All right, I can do that. I'm playing the XBLA version, by the way. I don't remember if you needed the expansion pack for the N64 version, but I mean, really, let's not kid ourselves. Like the 360 controller is one of the best controllers ever made,
yeah.
and comparing that to a Nintendo 64 controller, there's just no contest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, do you remember when the N64 came out and it was like the switch from the Super Nintendo controller to the N64
Oh,
controller?
it was the biggest step backwards in the world.
Yeah.
At least like the Super Nintendo the controller is so simple and like they didn't have to change much from like the Nintendo controller. The D-pad still felt great.
They just
but
made it rounded so it didn't hurt.
Yeah, added like 4 buttons and it was great. But you know, I think that then you basically took like PlayStation basically took the Super Nintendo controller and like added handles to it and put analog sticks in the middle with the DualShock. And so it's like PlayStation basically took Nintendo's design and did the controller better than Nintendo.
Yeah.
I think that the 64 controller is like quirky and interesting.
Yeah.
And you know, it had an analog stick before Sony did, which I think is it's worth a nod.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that was a
I know
pretty big deal.
Saturn had it first, but
Yeah.
or was it 3DO? I don't know, one of those guys.
what did you think of all the custom N64 controllers? Oh, because I have one over.
You have a custom one?
It's the Mako pad.
A Mako pad? Oh, you're talking about like the other options, like third-party
third-party?
options.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. You know, I'm always kind of a purist when it comes to that.
Yeah, I don't really dabble in third party.
Yeah.
very
I'm
much.
a fan of third-party controllers, especially with 360. The Razer.
Yeah, the
controller.
Razer makes good stuff.
I checked out Zach's Razer 360 controller, which has like some cool switches on the back and like, you know, a bunch of extra buttons, which is cool. I can see why that would help for like, you know, if you really want to refine, you're getting competitive about certain games. And but for me, like I just always assume, you know, that core controller, everything's balanced and designed with that in mind, and I always feel weird. And I had really bad past experiences with third-party controllers.
Mad Cats.
Mad Cats used to be such crap, and they're a really good company now. You know, with their fight sticks and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Mad Cats knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they used to be garbage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree.
I think that was I bought a Mad Catz N64 controller, and that was like the first and only
Yes.
third party thing I ever got.
Those were
Now
ones
I'd be
that-
open to getting a Razer thing.
The trident shape of the N64 controller was a little bit like subdued in that, wasn't it? They made it a little bit
Oh my
more like,
gosh.
compact, I think.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
And most of the chat is us saying that they've had
Oh, phew. Thought I was going the wrong way.
not the best experiences with early party.
With third party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The earlier stuff, at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and like it's easy to get swayed early on by like lower prices and stuff. But
Yeah.
you always remember going to your friend's house and like they had 4 controllers, but like one of them was like the crappy third party, and they just
Yeah.
kind of like loser takes that controller or whatever.
Yep.
We recently had that when we played. We were playing Ouya. We played Towerfall on the live stream. We had like the
Oh, yeah.
one like weird. Oh, we had the actual Ouya controller. We were using PlayStation 3 controllers, and then one person had to use the Ouya controller. And everyone
Loser
was just like,
uses
"God,
the
oh
first-party
my God."
controller. That
Towerfall's
controller-
wonderful.
Yeah, but
which
that
also
controller.
may I recommend someone
gosh,
suggest
it's so
Towerfall
dark.
for the. I think we have Ouya somewhere.
We have an Ouya hidden in the back right now.
Yeah, if we could get it going, like that would be a cool request. But because I love that game. Also, I'm like almost undefeated. I'm not gonna. I don't want to toot my
Wow.
own horn, but like
Then
there's
you-
something that
you're
clicks
going
out
down,
to.
Tim.
Yeah,
Son.
I tooted it pretty loud. I'm accepting all comers with Towerfall. I
I
haven't played it since that live stream, probably.
Okay.
But
I had no idea where I was going right there. I couldn't see anything
that's
on
okay.
the screen.
I wasn't even looking to be completely
Well, you
honest.
did very well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm being here for 12 hours.
I don't think I have enough health to just survive this fall.
Ooh, that's dark. It got dark in here.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of interest in a Mario Party.
Oh, like here? I mean,
Oh, for the block.
Suggested.
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, that's a definite suggestion. We may. The thing is to keep in mind, We don't know who we'll have around at that time.
Yeah.
Right.
So people that we're gonna have for the entire time are Ben Reeves. I'll be here the entire time. Jason will be around. He may be busy, but like Zach, Jack, and I will be here. We are also gonna have I don't know when Dan's coming, but Joe is gonna be here as long as he can. So I can't promise that Joe and Dan will both be available for to do a Mario Party or something.
Sorry to interrupt you, Tim, but I always this guy. This is the saddest Colossus.
Is he?
Because his entire existence is literally just sitting behind a wall, waiting for someone to drop into this room.
And then they just kill him.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna see how it's going over here.
Yeah, because it looks like we have a lot of people on it. How's it going, Ben?
Joe and Jeff are playing co-op Dead Space 3, and me as one of those people that enjoy that game, I want them to have a good time.
Yep.
I'm just we want to make sure that because that weapon crafting system I think is so cool if you actually know how to do it. So
Well, and as long as you don't go in expecting a horror.
it's not. I don't honestly. I think that Dead Space 1 was very frightening. And intense, and then 2 amped it up a little bit, and then 3 to me seemed like it was the next step in that direction. And I was ready for that. I mean, look at Resident Evil series that did that. I like killing necromorphs, and that game still had surprises in it and stuff. So
Yeah. I think this is 6 or 7.
You're kind of on track to.
Kind of. Yeah.
Hey, Jeff. Record.
We'll see what happens.
Let me know if you
It'll
guys
come
have
down
any
to the wire.
For what?
Dead Space.
Like what?
Like crafting and stuff.
Oh.
Okay, good talk.
He's smart enough to figure it out.
Yeah.
By the way, I just noticed, does Wander have a belt of knives or teeth?
Maybe
geez.
bones or something.
Could you make the email check?
Yeah,
All right, guy. Time to use your beard.
You climb onto his beard, which is the coolest thing. And that's why you shave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you're 300 feet
What
tall.
if a little man started climbing in your face right now and stabbed you in it?
I would not appreciate that.
Where does he end up? Yeah, right in the top of the head.
Yep. It's
Right in the bald spot.
usually the head.
You don't have a bald spot though.
be good.
No, not yet.
No, he
Not a problem.
He does.
I want to be able to ban people if necessary.
Is everyone behaving themselves in the chat?
Yeah, everyone is behaving themselves so far.
You guys
Oh
are the
yeah,
best.
he.
Yeah, I'm
freaks
expecting
out.
that maybe 1 in the morning there will be some.
Well, we're not, but we would also accept a nice surprise of everyone being awesome throughout.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to talk about anything in the
Yeah.
chat? We're here to talk with you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
That's
Well-
Zach's sitting here at the ready, and he's
I'm-
he's reading everything.
I'm multitasking.
He's jacked into the Matrix, basically.
Yeah, I still have to play my games, but
Me too. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
After
Oh,
this
that was
block,
a
I think I'm gonna
lame stab.
I'm gonna settle down and maybe
Yeah.
play some Batman or some Castlevania.
they want to ask how you feel about Siberia 2, and if we started yet. We can't really mention when, but
I can talk about the fact that I don't want to play Siberia 2. Can we? I'll be very honest. Siberia 1 was some of my darkest moments. That game was very frustrating and poorly designed, and I know that Siberia 2 is cut from the same cloth. I don't know if it's longer or shorter. I don't know, but I know that I'm in for a very bad time. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, but I will do it because I am paid to do it. So. But if it was my choice, I wouldn't do it. I'm not excited for it. I was excited for Overblood 2, but
Well, who wouldn't be excited for Overblood
right,
2?
yeah, exactly. I'm excied to check out Illbleed. Honestly, I hope that ends up being the game. I don't really
What's
know what we're doing.
What's up with games and bleeding?
Yeah, right.
Blood.
I don't know. Bloodlines, Illbleed, Bloody Bloodersons, and the Blood Adventures.
Oh, I love that game.
Yeah, it's really good. Turbo
5 out of
graphics.
5 stars.
Yeah.
Turbo graphics.
We have some puppies too, so if you hear random barks, it's
Yes.
probably Jeff Cork or 2 dogs.
We also have some surprises later on.
Yeah.
On the stream.
Some surprises.
we will have a lot of surprises. And all right, Tim, if you could pick a super replay, what game would it be?
That is a good question.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually just talking. I would really like to do Mario Sunshine.
Oh yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah, just show people how awesome that game is. If there's any doubters still, Mario Sunshine is incredible, and everyone likes to. It's one thing I think is like with Wind Waker when that game was released, and shortly around there, even after people had finally played it, like there was a lot of naysayers. People liked Ocarina. People liked that it was a little bit darker. Adult Link is a very cool character. He's cool looking. I think people wanted just more of that, and then Wind Waker couldn't have been more in the opposite direction as far as visuals go and sort of tone. But I think Wind Waker is incredible, and now it seems like everyone agrees that with that like the truth that is an amazing game. And I think that Sunshine, I want it to walk a similar path because it got poo-pooed so hard.
It did.
Yeah.
And you know what? I actually popped in Mario Sunshine the other day just to see it again.
Okay.
It's aged very well.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That cell shading art style was like the GameCube did that super well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, another thing that worked really well with Sunshine was the water physics.
Oh
like
yeah,
the way the FLUDD worked. And I think that FLUDD was actually some people's gripes, but what was really cool about it is that it had some really challenging platforming in it, and the fact that you could turn the FLUDD into like a little jetpack, it helped you like fine tune those so you could take really risky jumps and fine tune them.
But one of my favorite you get the attachment that lets you shoot it out to make you run really fast.
Oh yeah,
do you remember that?
Yeah, that was awesome. Or just like the rocket, just like what was cool. Another cool thing about Sunshine was in the first Mario, there's that exploit where water and like your breath underwater and health were linked.
Yeah.
And so if you had like one sliver of health left, or one pie piece, I think it was in that game, and you went underwater and came up for air, you'd get all your health back.
Yeah.
Which was kind of cool that you could do that, but Sunshine, it did away with that exploit, but it still maintained water as sort of like the sanctuary. Like you wanted to find water so you could replenish yourself. So you could use the FLUDD pack.
I might have taken a wrong turn.
I don't know if people agree with Sunshine, but
There's a lot of people who think it's actually really good in the chat, so.
that's awesome. You people are right. And you should feel right, and you should feel a sense of superiority over anyone that says anything bad about Sunshine. But I will also say that it is no Mario Galaxy. Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, I think they are like the best. I think they are the best 3D platformers ever made that I've played.
I like Sunshine better.
Then Galaxy?
Yeah.
You see, I want to argue really hard for Galaxy in this case, but it's been a while since I played Sunshine.
Yeah.
And just like, I still haven't like finally said whether I really believe that Banjo-Kazooie or Mario 64 is better. I always maintain that Banjo-Kazooie was better, but I don't want, until I play Mario 64 all the way through again, I don't want to like finalize my thoughts on that. But why do you think Sunshine's better than Galaxy?
I like that it went away from the suits,
Okay, like power-ups and stuff.
and instead you focus on.
Which is something that 64 didn't even really do that well, I don't think. I think the wing hat was kind of wonky.
Yeah.
Metal Mario is pretty cool, but it wasn't used in really interesting ways.
I got turned around.
We have a lot of questions. From
Well, maybe I didn't get turned around.
Guard Duck, who is a
Oh,
great
yeah,
friend.
Guard Duck.
yeah.
Hi, Guard Duck.
Patrick, he's a wonderful friend, and he actually is
Yes.
like Extra Life is big for him in a personal way.
Oh, awesome.
I won't talk about it though, but it's this campaign is huge for him. And
That's awesome.
His question was, what area of games do you hope next gen consoles improve the most?
I mean, well, personally, one thing that I hope, this may not like be answering it directly, is that I think that we're getting to the point where like there are tons of awesome open world games that are on the horizon. I think they're just going to get better and better with next gen, and I'm excited about that. I like open world games, but I really want to make sure that that's not the only thing that we get, because it seems like that's like everything right now, you know? And between like Watch Dogs and Splinter Cell and Assassin's Creed and GTA and Dead Rising 3, like there's tons of them, but I want to see like really good 3D platformers and you know, like adventure driven games.
I would agree with the 3D platformers.
Yeah.
Especially after watching Psychonauts again, I want them to improve on that formula.
yeah, so you guys can all congratulate Jeff Cork for beating Psychonauts. He's sitting behind us.
Yep.
Good job, Jeff Cork.
Yeah, good job.
I am totally turned around.
Oh no, this is where you rack up the minutes. for
Yeah,
sure.
this is. I think this is where I got lost last time too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And then
I need to look at the
there was a
map.
few people asking if
Let's see.
Game Informer is
dang it.
considering a shorter RPG as a super replay, like a Mario RPG or Chrono Trigger. And
Yeah, I mean, like
Mario
that's
RPG,
That's an interesting thing. Like Mario RPG, I think Dan played that during our second Guinness marathon
Yes.
and beat it within like 25
Or-
hours or
yeah.
so. It was about half the time of his marathon. So 25 hours. You think about that? Yeah, it's a shorter RPG,
Oh
but
my
that would be,
gosh.
I still think like the longest super replay. I don't know
yeah,
what the longest one is. but-
Overblood 2 was
How many
the
episodes? Is it like
20 plus, I think.
20 plus?
22.
Jeez. Man, I can't believe we played that game that
Yeah,
long.
but
I
the
can't believe
only
it was-
issue with
Can't believe
RPG
anybody
is
played that game that long.
You have to worry about grinding episodes. And I know with Tales of the Sun, there were 3 episodes you did a montage of just...
Oh, we did
Tough
montages?
Con- yeah.
See, I wasn't on any episodes of Tales of the Sun,
Yeah.
so I don't even know what really went down there. Do people like montages, or do they want to see every minute of grinding and every stupid conversation that
I
comes
will-
out of
Tim,
like?
Have you ever seen Rocky? Come on,
So
people
you
love
think
montages.
versus actual grinding. You didn't want to see Rocky train in real time. Yeah, would have gotten
That
some.
movie would have been pretty long.
It would have been really long. I actually watched Rocky for the first time like last year or so.
Really?
Yeah, it was
game-
when like Mike Mahardy was
game.
here and
Oh, yeah.
Josh and Jordan. Those were the set of interns there, and it's still insanely motivational.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to go. I was drinking beer, but I wanted to go and run.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who would watch all the grinding and stuff.
You see, that's insane to me that there's people that want to watch that because we're sitting there grinding and thinking like, who would
There it
ever?
is.
We don't want to do this right now. This is agonizing. Who would ever want to see this?
Well, there's always that element of like people like pain. Pain is funny.
Yeah, there's a
They
lot of
like that
masochists
and
sadist-
the commentary and conversations.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of the reason people stuck with the beginning of Psychonauts is
Oh,
all
right,
the commentary in the background, even though it's a slower game, they enjoy like you guys and just hearing
There it is.
your thoughts on everything.
That's just amazing for me to hear, and I love it. But I wasn't there for some of the early Psychonauts episodes, so I don't know how dark it got. But I was there for the end, and I mean, we always like talking to each other. Those were some dark days for Jeff Cork, I feel like.
Really?
Yeah.
In Psychonauts?
That game's kind of,
he had a walking pneumonia too.
yeah, it's true.
Oh.
You did have pneumonia. That was, I don't think that game was designed for people that have pneumonia specifically.
I don't think most games are specifically designed for people with pneumonia.
Yeah, it sounds like a good opportunity for like an empathy game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this guy. He's got sort of like a, what is that called? Like a lampfish or...
Electric eel,
Wow.
lamprey.
The GIO account is up to 295.
295.
Nice.
Cool.
And
Thanks, guys.
you guys should
Where's this
look
guy
at everyone
going?
else's pages because I mean
Here we go.
for the live
Oh no!
stream.
No! 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 No!
We are
No!
pushing. Watch out, Jack. The GIO live stream account. But I know that Tim has a personal page. Tim has a personal page, and a lot of us do.
There we go.
Most of the people playing do have
Yeah.
personal pages set up, so you can donate to whoever you want.
Oh, I
The
can't
important things that
see.
you donate, we definitely appreciate that. But if you don't want to choose the GIO live stream account is sort of the blanket account.
Yeah, I prefer
Or my
you
account.
not
You could donate to
to
mine.
donate to my account. My account is for the Ann and Robert H. Laurie Children's Hospital in Chicago,
Well done, Jack.
which I volunteer at, and I've already raised enough money, almost $4,000, and so you do
Yeah,
not
well
need
done, by the way.
to donate to me. I want Gillette to get all this money.
Okay.
Yeah, we should. I guess we should special. We never said that.
I
did we?
called out Jill a little
Yeah.
bit earlier, which is when we were kind of talking about like what they do there and stuff with like the mocap and all that. and-
No. Okay.
And especially once you open up the donation request blocks, it will be on the GAO account,
Yeah,
which I will,
we'll remind people, right? Okay.
I'll monitor the first 8 to get it in.
Okay.
And I will open that up in maybe 2 hours, 3 hours.
Okay.
And so I will
Yeah, he's trying
I'll
to-
remind everyone though.
Okay, awesome. Let's see how you're doing on time here, Jack.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
probably not too good.
You're like at 45.
45 minutes.
It's been a little over an hour. I think it's
Oh.
been about like an hour and 8 minutes.
Okay. This is Colossus number
Okay,
7,
yeah.
I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're almost to 500 viewers. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
thanks for-
You guys are great and very handsome.
Oh, everyone's so handsome and beautiful. Especially you.
Oh, well, thanks. You're such a dearie.
Caught in the headlights when I look at you.
Stop it.
I will stop it.
Thank you. This is making me a little bit uncomfortable.
I'm gonna try to get the schedule up on the
come
chat
back.
since-
Oh, just like post the schedule?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to see the schedule,
Oh,
there's a.
he's coming back.
There is something in the.
He is coming back. Please
that
don't
you can look
electrocute me
at
to
on
death.
the Watcher 25-hour extra life. It's in the top slot, the very top slot
There we
of
go.
GameInformer.com, and that post has the schedule. Like I said, it's this. These tend to get like they start out like pretty regimented, and then
Yeah.
it starts to get a little liquid and a little weird the later we get, and we might click off schedule a little bit. But we hope you bear with us and stay with us as long as you can. And take a nap and come back, and
The
then
armchair
if you
fell off.
go to sleep and wake up early enough, we'll still be going. So.
That's not gonna happen here.
No. And we have the extra hour of the
Yep.
marathon.
Ain't got time for sleep.
That is not how that quote goes, but it's good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he says I ain't got time to bleed, but he also didn't have time to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have time to bleed, you don't have time to sleep.
No, not at all.
So,
Usually if you're doing one, you don't want to be doing the other.
right.
And if you're doing one and then start doing the other, you're probably not going to wake up.
You should probably see a doctor.
Yeah, go
as soon
see
as
a doctor
possible.
if you bleed while you sleep.
Especially if you ill bleed while you sleep.
Oh my gosh. You don't want to ill bleed at all.
Then you have 2 reasons to see the doctor.
Yeah, absolutely. If you sometimes you can be you're more prone to ill bleed after you get a blue stinger in you.
Yeah. 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 Can result in some
dog's power.
overblood.
Dog's Bauer and his bow gun and his wind shirt with the hammerhead shark on it.
I didn't actually watch the Blue Stinger replay.
That's okay.
I was afraid it would sting too much.
There's a few people wondering about Resident Evil 2 scenario.
Oh my god, the B scenario? Or as we like to call it affectionately in the office, Adam Beesener left.
Yeah.
He's working at Stardock now, and I like to call him
Awesome
Adam
company,
B
by the way.
Scenario, named after Resident Evil 2 B Scenario. But anyway, about that thing, I still want to do it. I don't know where the save file is. Maybe we just got to do the whole first part over again. I don't know. But I would
How
grab
terrible.
that
Tonight?
Yeah, you know what? I have enough save files of Resident Evil 2 at home that I could maybe not find specifically the one that we use, but if people would be okay with it, and you know, if it's something that we end up greenlighting, I would like to do.
Boom.
Because I think we did a scenario with Leon, or did we do Claire? I don't remember.
I think you did.
I think the canon is supposed to be that you start with
Yeah.
Claire, and then the B scenario is
Yeah,
is with
Yeah, but
Leon.
you did it, I think, the other way.
Yeah, because like
If
I
I
always
remember the
played it with Leon.
introduction,
That was who I always chose. But I would love to play that. Because like, that was fast too. I think. When do we get like 3 episodes?
4 or it's 3.5 episodes.
Is it 3.5?
Yeah.
Swimming.
I feel like I thought it'd be that.
Where am I
They're
going?
wondering about.
don't know.
Uh,
Anyway, very here.
puns tonight, and I'm scared.
Away from this
You're
place.
scared of puns?
Well, hours and
Away
hours
from
of
the
puns,
electric
yeah.
eel.
Man, I don't know. That's gonna be up
Oh,
to
gosh.
whoever's on the couch. I'm not gonna try to force any. but sometimes we can get it
become
rolling.
natural, yeah.
I think Reeves, if we get Reeves on the couch, we're bound to have a good time with that too. Don't mix. Joe Juba doesn't mix well with puns, so keep him away. It's like a weird chemical reaction.
Yeah.
I think it's something in the enzymes that their skin releases or their pheromones just don't match.
Also, don't mix him with whiskey.
Oh, I think we might.
I learned that in an old children's rhyme.
Oh, don't give Joe Juba's whiskey.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Let's steal your children.
I can't pronounce this username.
What's the question?
They were asking, were there some surprising moments in replay for you guys? Like anything unexpected?
Surprising replay moments?
Yeah. Like
When
during our recordings and stuff.
Oh, like I mean.
When Dan Reichert started calling me Frontier Jack for no reason.
Oh, really? It's probably because of your beard.
No, it was because of like we're playing like a Die Hard on N64 or something,
Okay.
and there was a character named Frontier Jack,
Oh.
and my name is Jack.
I remember. Yeah.
So
well,
hilariously,
obviously.
I am Frontier Jack.
I think like that's a good moment.
Jack Frontier. Yeah.
Jack Frontier.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think like usually you can tell when we're surprised because we all make a lot of noise. But I'm trying to think of like any like the most sincerely like surprising moments. Gosh, I mean like every death in like Overblood or Siberia.
What?
Joe wants to know if Jack's blowing it right now.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
You said you just killed the 7th.
I think
and you're
it-
on your way to the 8th.
I think it was. I'm not exactly sure how many I'm on.
Well, maybe you're almost
1, 2,
halfway.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Man.
Yeah, I'm
You're on your way to the
the 8th one.
so you're almost halfway done.
Yeah.
So you're on course to do better than your 3.5 hour.
Right. I don't
Maybe
know.
I don't know if 2 hours is happening, but
Yeah.
What about the first time using a dance stamp? Was that surprising? Like figuring out that you had that magic? It was just
The magic.
appeared.
yeah, that was weird. That was really strange. And the odd thing is that I don't know what it was about Mega Man Legends or what, but like that power is just really potent and rare. And,
Yeah.
it's hard to rekindle that magic. We're working on it. We have we have Game Informer scientists that are working on
that is
getting
a
the dance
chasm.
stamp technology figured out. But for now, it's sort of like it's just sort of this intangible thing. We're all really surprised and excited about it, though.
The horse doesn't like to gallop.
No,
near
it's
cliffs.
dangerous.
Yeah.
This
It's a smart
game,
horse.
This game is straight up dangerous. The
It's
things that they're
dangerous.
doing, let's get dangerous.
Yeah. All right.
And then someone I asked about a Seaman replay.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you loved Hey You Pikachu and how well that worked, I don't know. I think Seaman's probably a better game than Hey You Pikachu. I can't speak from experience, but that could get weird. And I'm assuming that Dan
Could
would
get weird?
probably say some really really strange stuff to that Seaman creature. So
Wow, this is harsh and my mellow. Come on,
The-
horse.
oh the slow clop across the bridge.
Yeah. I mean, if I was playing this game at my own pace, it'd be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this guy.
And I should probably mention right now that as I talk, you all notice that I have a slight stutter, and so just you need to worry about that. I'm okay with it. It's just, yeah, it's a thing.
It's a thing
I think
that
you're doing great.
happens.
Thank you, Tim.
As long as are you close enough to the microphone? Can everyone hear you there? Yeah.
Looks like it,
Jason
yeah.
really likes it when if you've
Get up and
ever heard. Apparently, Dan's voice will sometimes like kind of sound like it's far away. Sometimes Dan likes to talk in the microphone like this, and if he turns to someone, he's doing this or like that, and just like completely leaning away. And Jason tends to get bummed out by that, and we have to stay on Dan. He's like a trained animal. Danimal.
And then
Danimal's yogurt. Isn't
wow,
that yogurt?
you
Okay.
you just made a yogurt reference.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
something that
it's
you did.
morning still.
all right, here's a cool question: if BioWare can make a game or a sequel from another developer, what would you want it to be?
Like, what would I want to see the BioWare? Would I want to see
Yes.
like the BioWare version of like Metal Gear or
Yes,
something?
yes, if they could take over a franchise, what would you want?
Final
them to-
Fantasy.
It's just like it would be cool for them to like take another crack at like, oh, man, just like scrap. No, I don't want to say Sonic because I know that they did. You know the
Oh yeah.
Dark Chronicles or Brotherhood.
They should do Final Fantasy.
Yeah, Final Fantasy. Yeah, you know, BioWare. It would be would be cool to see BioWare like handle a series that they love. You know, like that. I'm sure that they all grew up loving Final Fantasy. So to see them like take a crack at that series would be awesome.
This guy, Salamander.
Hi, Jason. Jason's adjusting cameras.
Jason.
Oh, hi,
What?
that camera. Okay, what's that camera doing?
It's getting the headroom adjusted.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Okay.
So this guy's kind of a jerk.
Max headroom.
He
Max headroom. They want to see. There's a person who wants to see a BioWare, a Zelda, a Chrono Trigger, a Blue Stinger. That's
Well, you want to see
random.
BioWare do Blue Stinger. All right. That would be
feet.
yeah, I mean, I think they could probably do something good with it. I don't know. That would be so bizarre to see, like, it would be so insane to see, like, a Blue Stinger or Overblood or Galarians or one of those series, like, come back. I know it's never going to happen, but, like a Kickstarter or something, you know? Like,
Yeah.
That would be just mind-blowing if that was to happen. Okay.
So we have lost our techno wizard.
We are left to the forces of fate now that our techno wizard is gone.
In about a half hour, we'll be
Switching it up.
the first giveaway
Oh yeah.
of our enormous amount of prize.
Yeah, hang tight. We're gonna be giving away some prizes pretty soon here. So, yeah. And then I think I might go play some games for a little bit. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Gonna climb on his belly.
Yeah. Gotta get on the belly.
Ooh, rub it with your sword. But by rub it I mean stab it.
In a
into your
poking
belly.
motion.
Yeah. Stab.
So this guy might actually kill me. There's a small chance.
Oh yeah, is he pretty brutal?
Well, he fires like electricity out of
Okay.
his
Okay.
face.
Yeah.
Hate it when that happens.
And it's like a giant area of effect when it explodes.
It's affected by electricity.
Yeah, it's static charges.
I love that he stumbles up the stairs a little bit when he was full sprint there.
Yeah,
but he
there-
does it sometimes, you know.
Yeah,
It's-
there are a lot of really small touches. I also like how he slowly, after he kills each Colossus, he kind of looks a little bit different.
Yep. Yeah. He seems like he's getting a little bit darker and
Yeah.
maybe a little more sinister.
That
does
would
he
be
grow like little
interesting.
horns too?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, that's so cool. One of those things that kind of links it to Eco in its own way.
Yeah.
Just neat. I remember the first time I played Metal Gear Solid 2 and tried to make Snake roll up the stairs. And it's just like, what happens is exactly what should happen. Is he just like hits his head and falls down.
That was close.
Oh, because he was gonna nail you with that. wasn't
Yeah, he was.
And then do you just kind of cheat it by jumping down a little bit here? Okay.
Yeah, you got to get as much time as you can.
Yeah. Ooh. Does your stomach still drop sometimes when you do that in games?
Not really.
Really? I get
Yeah.
it like in GTA or like when there's like a huge
Come on.
sense of scale or if it's unexpected.
Oh, he's gonna get up before I can get on him.
What the heck's happening here?
I couldn't jump up on him. Get on him.
Hey, Tonto.
They would like to see a feature in the magazine where you reunite the Overblood development team.
Oh man, that sounds tricky. Maybe we could look into that.
River Hill Soft, right?
Never Hill Soft?
Never
River-
Hill?
River Hill
That's
Soft.
right.
Raven?
Okay, how could I forget?
Raven?
Hi, Joe.
So,
Yeah, you guys are playing Dead Space.
so we just got some things like a reload circuit plus one
Yeah.
that we're going to put in one of our weapons for an upgrade.
Yeah.
Is that stuck in that weapon?
No, you can reslot circuits whenever.
Okay.
So those are never stuck. And also, one thing that's a little hidden in
Get
there
up
is
here.
you know how you're gathering resources like tungsten and all this stuff? Those can be used to craft new circuits. If you found a circuit, you can use your resources that like your little survey bot finds and stuff to craft new like plus one damage, plus one clip size and stuff. So you can add those in. They're interchangeable. Yeah. And Kim knows a bit about the crafting system too if you have more questions.
Come on, guy.
Someone.
I want I'm confident they're gonna have a good time playing Dead Space 3 today.
All right, there's a question from a Dodgy Boy 43. He was talking about how nowadays it's not uncommon
Oh no.
to see an Easter egg where you
Whoa,
can play
whoa, camera.
an arcade machine in the game.
Yeah.
And so he was wondering, like, will we be able to play like a GTA 5 style game in a GTA 10 years down the road?
That's an excellent question. It's not something you even see that much anymore, though. Like, you have, like, we just played Splatterhouse for Halloween, and it has, like, all the old games on there. But it seems like they're kind of going away from that, and I think a reason that they're going away from that is because, well,
There we go.
Rockstar, for example, yeah, you can get, GTA 3 on an iPhone or an iPad, but they're making money off that specifically.
Yeah.
There wasn't a market for people to sell those games, piecemeal like that, and or a la carte, and now they can do that. So if they were to include it in an arcade cabinet, in this case with like GTA 10, for example, they would maybe be losing out on money from like a remake or re-release of GTA 5. So I think they probably could, but
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
I just think they might be kind of cutting out some of their own sales, but
Mhm.
technologically, probably.
Yeah.
Well done. I like the grainy film quality. Like,
Yeah.
who's got the 35 millimeter or the 8 millimeter that's recording this right now?
Yeah. There's actually a little camera crew.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that.
Also, I was thinking, I want to know what people think. I just beat Pokemon the other night. I'm a Pokemon champ. No big deal.
Pokemon Master?
Champ. I'm a Pokemon
oh,
champion.
okay.
I think to be a Pokemaster, at least my Pokedex needs to be filled. I have about 305 Pokemon in it.
You'd also have to be Odell.
That's true. And I do not have that Odell gene.
No.
People might remember Odell from last live stream for Extra Life. He was helping out a lot with that. But I am Pokemon champ, and I'm wondering, do people think, like, if Pokemon have been around for a long time, were Pokeballs, did they exist before technology, like computers and stuff? Are they a magic thing?
They must have, because like they make them out of like acorns,
Nuts and stuff, right?
Right.
So it's like, how the hell does that work? Because it seems like you're able to put these things on like this hospital computer thing that looks like
That was invented by Bill though, right?
by Bill though Bagans.
No, in the red, blue, and blue. Do you remember
Bill?
that? He's the guy who gives you Eevee in the first couple games.
Man, I don't remember Bill at all. I played like Pokemon, like the red version of Pokemon, when I was like in 8th grade. So
Okay, well, like he invented the digital storage of Pokemon.
so then how can you do that? Because if they're made out of nuts, that doesn't make any damn sense.
It's nuts.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Somebody had to.
I like that. Is it giving? Are you getting trophies? Like that sound? Was that you?
I don't think so.
Or
I
is
think
that
I
another
have
thing? Okay.
almost all the trophies.
Yeah,
in
I
this
feel like
game.
I'm hearing the sound, but it's just you probably have all the trophies, right?
I don't have all the
Most of
trophies.
them, though?
I have never felt compelled to collect all the fruit or
Okay.
all the lizards.
So
Because
do
honestly, the lizards are hard to kill.
Yeah, they're really tricky.
Yeah.
So do people think they're nuts, like they're magic nuts, or that they're technology?
They're not. I'm trying to.
Because I mean,
Ben Hansen's in the chat now, and so
Or someone
he
pretending to be Ben Hansen?
I distracted them. No.
Is it him?
Yes, it's.
You can tell?
Yosetti, it's the mod.
Is he talking about Jurassic Park?
I don't know.
That's how you can tell.
Not yet.
Ask him whether or not you should shoot the glass, and then that's how you can tell if it's Ben Hansen.
Yeah!
That is not a bridge. Wow, I forgot where I was going.
hungry.
It would make sense though if they were magic too. I mean,
He can't
it's,
reach it.
it's Pokemon, so
If they were magic?
He's not able to reach it unless he moves.
there are magic
That's right.
Pokemon, right?
I describe magic like a psychic is, and fairy types would be the magic.
Like fairy type, I guess.
Yeah.
That seems.
But psychic
That's
is
a
more,
newer
psychic
one.
is more like, is there, yeah, I guess that's technically kind of a magic, but
I guess. Well, isn't there? What's like the god Pokemon that they added? Arcanus.
oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, I
You see,
haven't played.
the fact that you can beat in one entire Pokemon like I Pokemon X and still just not know all this stuff. This series is tremendous.
Well,
And
I-
also, it's just so hard to keep track of everything for me, anyway.
Somebody brought up a really good point to me the other day that you actually murder quite a few Pokemon in the wild. Like you don't murder other people's Pokemon, but you leave wild Pokemon
Just knocked out.
knocked out, and in the wild that would result in their
I mean,
death.
we don't even know if Pokemon are carnivorous, like in any way. You know.
I'm sure
So,
most of them.
are they
Some
being-
of them
They
must
may not
be.
be being eaten. I have a theory that the concept of death does not exist in the Pokemon world.
Except that Cubones wear their mother's skulls.
That is true.
God, that's so dark.
It
And
is.
I guess they do dark. They do die. That's dark as hell.
And there's the Pokemon graveyard, like Lavender Town,
Yeah.
like the spirits of Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Don't want to get hit by
Zap.
thunderbolts. This guy's so cool.
Yeah, it's a really good idea for a boss fight using the geysers.
Yeah. Except you need to. He was over one of the geysers, and then he walked away. Come on, guy.
And you can't forget about the ghost Pokemon type.
Oh, ghost types.
Right.
Yeah.
So are ghost type Pokemons formerly other types of Pokemon?
I don't-
Oh God, it's so
you should
stupid.
write a fanfic about that.
Oh no.
There you go, Jake.
Like, what would a Haunter be? What would a Haunter have been formerly? Like a Geodude or something? I don't know.
Seems like a Ghastly would be a Geodude.
Yeah, that's fair.
Come on, get more positioned on this thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were trying to figure out.
You are
Magic or tech?
stupidly not on
Oh,
that.
this is my mom.
As in
Hey,
like
Mom.
a Pokeball and the
Oh, I thought that you were. Did you say you were coming?
PC system.
Oh, I thought you meant 10 p.m.
Okay.
Come on.
As far as I know.
Okay, yeah, because we have.
There's a lot of people
Okay.
who think it's attacking a few
Yeah. One
magic,
second.
but nobody wants to
Yeah,
talk
no
about
problem.
it. It's like
one
wherever
second.
that is.
I won't be able to help you. I'm doing the stream.
That would be
So,
awesome.
let me send some people down.
Wait, she has
Oh, is
food?
your mom here?
Okay, I'll send someone.
Tim's
All
mom
right. Bye.
has food.
Yeah, she brought food. Yeah, would you
Yes.
grab Dave? Yeah. Thanks. My mom's a sweetheart. And she brought a lot of food. We're gonna have a lot of food here because we're also getting pizza delivered.
Come on,
Moms, you know, moms.
momsters, pocket momsters.
Yeah,
There we go.
Pokemoms. Yeah, it's.
No.
Pokemoms was a term, I think, though, for like moms that were like supporting their children's addiction to catching and battling Pokemon.
So is there like no education system in Pokemon?
That's really hard. to-
would you be able to help them out, please? I think she said like maybe a couple bodies. That'd be awesome. Oh, yeah. Thanks
That's
a lot.
really hard to figure out. Yeah, like they don't go to school. I mean,
They just
at,
send
like-
out their 10-year-olds
Yep.
into
Yeah.
the wild,
Mhm.
and that's perfectly okay.
And teach them
Are-
when to not ride
well,
bicycles. And then
trainer schools,
Yeah.
but that's not education. That's
No,
just learn
you-
how to use a Pokemon.
they have a bookshelf in the room and usually whatever system of the
Yep.
time. So
Why aren't you getting knocked
Come
over by
on,
the
Jack.
geyser?
was it
Come
a
on.
Super Nintendo that they had in Pokemon Red, like the original, or did they
Was
already
it-
have an N64
No,
by then?
it was either an NES or a Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I think it's a Super Nintendo. But I don't know.
It seems to line up a little bit better. Hi, Dexter. Dexter,
Dexter.
come here. Okay.
No, he doesn't like the couch.
The dog, he'll settle down lately. I think later. He's a little hyperactive right now. A little wired.
Thankfully,
Is that gonna knock him over underneath the neck there?
Yeah. There it goes.
Oh, it's a slow process.
Yeah, I need to hit both of his feet with arrows.
Oh.
And I wasn't angled right last time.
oh,
Come on.
they're asking
Come on.
who in the staff watches anime, and if so, what series?
I mean, I think Kim would probably be the resident anime person besides Kyle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about Attack on
Kim.
Titan the other day.
What anime do you watch?
Yeah.
Her favorites, Welcome to the NHK.
Was it Attack on Titan?
Jeff Cork's favorite anime is Popeye, the Sailor Man.
Attack on Titan. I'm not a fan of it.
Really?
What's that one, Kim? Eden of the East. Okay, I have not heard of
that
these
is a good
ones. I really like the Paranoia Agent. Is like one of the ones that it ran on Adult Swim like a long time ago, and I remember watching all of that. And it's like 9 episodes, and I really like it. It's a little more. There's weird stuff, but it's a little more grounded. It's like about real people, and it reminds me of sort of like, Japanese horror in the way that the Ring or like Ringu or Ju-on, like The Grudge, focuses on different people, or different like sets of people. Other than that, I mean, Ben Hansen loves Dragon Ball Z, and he loves Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, the introduction I had on anime was Dragon Ball Z and Inuyasha, which
Oh yeah.
That's the big one.
the original run was a long run and it stopped abruptly.
Okay.
And then years later, here's the final season. I'm like, really?
Oh wow, that's weird.
Or otherwise, I watch a lot of different series.
Okay.
Did anybody watch the Thundercats reboot?
I did not.
No.
Is that? Oh, okay.
I went back and watched all the Transformers from the original first generation, though. That was goofy. I actually think next, I know it's not Japanese animation, but
Whatever.
I think I really want to knock out like all the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like the original 80s cartoon.
jeez.
Because I think it's probably even like more stupid and ridiculous than I could possibly even imagine.
No.
Like Krang was like from Dimension X and had like this different body, and then they made the Technodrome, and then Krang takes over the Technodrome, and then when he does that, thanks, you guys keep out there. Thanks, we'll set it up. Hi,
Mr. Turi.
hi guys. And so he actually took the Technodrome over, and
Is the Technodrome in its own little thing?
oh my gosh, hi. What is this? What is this? What is?
For those of
This
you
is
that
what-
don't know, Tim's birthday was yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, no, you're all right. I mean, watch out for the camera, but if you want to come around behind here, actually, my mom showed up. Hi, Mom.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks. It's good to see you.
We usually have family over, but because he couldn't come, I brought the party to him.
My mom
There you go.
is keeping it subtle as she usually does here.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Brian!
Thanks, Mom.
Hi, look at you guys. This is so
Oh my gosh, thank
birthday,
you. My birthday was yesterday, so that's why these are here right now. That's very nice. Thank
For the
you,
birthday
Mom.
boy.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
and Dad, thanks. Hi. Thanks for bringing all the food. You brought sloppy joes and taco dip.
Oh my goodness.
And cake.
No,
Is
not
that
taco
not
dip.
taco dip?
No.
Oh, that's all
I
right.
brought sloppy joes, bunch of buns, 4 bacon chips,
Buns
2
and
things of
chips.
dip,
Wow.
a big fruit bowl,
I mean,
a
they're all.
gallon of orange juice, a big box of donuts.
Thanks.
My
12
goodness.
I gotta give you a proper hug.
12 cinnamon rolls from Pyrelli's, and
Yeah, everyone in the chat is wishing you a
and all the
happy birthday now,
leftover
Tim.
Halloween
How many is that?
That's a lot of. You have a lot of happy birthdays in the chat. So,
How many people are watching?
535. So,
535 happy birthdays.
yep.
I'll be right back.
And I got some stuff. Oh, and a cheese tray.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy.
Thanks.
All right.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Totally
I'm sure it's better than it's ever been.
That's what I get for trying to make it better. Doesn't make it worse.
Let's see. Yes, there's actually a way you can grab those hawks that fly down by you, which is pretty cool. You can also surf on the horse, which serves no purpose, but it's pretty cool.
Hey, Mom. You want to bring that out?
All right. So the next guy is basically a giant sandworm, I think.
you could.
You have to shoot him in the eye.
Xbox or the N64 if you get bored.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, you're wrong.
All right.
There's so. All right, Jack. How's it going with this?
How's it going? I think I took out number 10.
Okay.
maybe. I'm on my way to number 11, which is I hate it with all my heart.
Thank you for all the happy birthdays, by the way.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That
You
is
guys are all
Really love
incredible.
Oh, wait, is that?
Liff.
Oh yeah, we got Matt Helgeson and
Hey,
his little girl who I haven't seen forever.
who we're gonna put in a pit fight with
Stick your
Those are
dogs.
yours. What does she go by now? Does she go by
Annabelle.
You go just by
Annie, depends.
Annie or Annabelle? Okay.
Yeah, all three.
His Matt Helgeson has an adorable little girl.
Yep.
And a bag full of cookies and cream Hershey's, it looks like.
Yeah,
An adorable bag full.
Oh,
of
and
those.
donuts. Thanks, dude.
They're
Thanks,
good.
Matt.
They're good donuts
Awesome.
from Baker's Way.
Do you want to let me know?
They're
If,
literally the best donuts.
Wow.
do you want to come and talk with Jack for a little bit while he plays Shadow of the Colossus?
Sure, Annabelle, do you want to be on?
All right, I'm gonna tag out here with Helgeson. You're gonna recognize his voice if you haven't seen him in my videos. He hosts our podcast every week. He has an amazing voice.
Yeah, he does.
Anna, do you want to see the guy riding a horse? You want to see him ride a horse? Come here. You see him? Come here.
And here's
wanna
Matt
see-
Helgeson.
Hey, Anna, do you want to be on? You want to be on the camera? They're gonna take your picture. Come here. Or you just like playing with the balloons?
And
Okay.
K-Jack, there's a lot of them who say you are flying through this game right now.
Yeah, I think a normal playthrough of this game is around 8 hours.
Yep, and you're closing into a 2-hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're nearing the 2-hour mark.
Hey, bub.
So I'm not gonna be able to beat this. There's no probably I'm not gonna be able to beat this
Why?
soon enough because I'm on number 11 and I have like 15 minutes to go in this time block.
Oh.
I can probably beat the next one soon enough. Yeah, there's the cave entrance.
Oh man.
They did do a nice job
Yeah,
with the redo of this. It looks really nice still.
yeah.
Well, we're at a full screen on us right now, so
Okay. Well,
you
Isn't
had
this is Matt Helgeson right here.
Hey, sorry, I'm distracted. I want to make sure she's not messing anything up.
She's not.
Yeah, how's everything going?
Everything's going pretty good. I got lost a little bit, so I'm gonna blame not being able to finish this on being lost, which was my biggest fear going into this. But
Yeah. Is in general everything going well in terms of
everything has
yeah,
been
everything's
wonderful.
going really well.
the setup and everything?
We had a little bit of trouble setting up the PlayStation 3 before the stream got started. There was something wasn't right with the aspect ratio of
Okay.
the hookup, but now everything's fine.
Everybody looks like they're doing well so far, but you got a long ways to go, I guess. It's only the first hour, spirits are high or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. We're only 2 hours into 25.
So, yeah.
So
24 hours from now is going to be dicey.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we're doing then.
So, how long are you going to play this entire game on this TV right now, or are you?
No.
that was the goal, but I'm not going to be able to get through 5 more colossi in
Okay.
15 minutes,
So,
and I need my
is
horse.
it like everyone takes a turn at this TV
Yeah.
kind of thing? Is how it's working? Okay.
Yeah, this is the mainstream.
Got you. So,
Yep.
is it like sort of a
2-hour,
regimented
yeah.
schedule?
Yeah,
I guess
2-hour blocks.
2-hour blocks. Ah.
And then the next block is an hour of prize giveaways.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yep, I'm gonna make it rain on the community.
You want to sit up here?
We have a lot of stuff to give away, so
Jason, is there a way I could keep playing this during that?
Want Elmo to come?
All right. Awesome. Whoa.
I don't want to sing a.
Say hello.
Hello, Annabelle.
Is it who's with you?
Wait,
Who's your friend with you?
am I in the wrong place?
Elmo.
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 I'm not in the wrong place.
See, look, he's riding a horse, Anna. Do you see that horse? See, it kind of looks like a movie, doesn't it? What movies do you like? Nemo. Do you like Cinderella? Do you like what's the one where the penguins are dancing?
Happy Feet.
Happy Feet.
Happy feet.
That's a good one too.
All right.
Okay, this might get too scary, bub.
Yeah, this might be a little bit scary.
I don't know if it's too scary for you. Okay. you want to go play with the balloons again? You want to cuddle with Dad?
Oh gosh.
Okay. It's not real, but it's just pretend. Okay. You don't have to watch that.
I want her to play, which I don't think is a good idea to play.
I don't think that's a
Shadow
good
Colossus.
idea.
Do you want me to go get you some balloons again? Oh, all right. Yeah. So we're taking time.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I should probably start setting up over at the table for
Giveaways.
for the prizes.
Yeah, we have a really cool table, like a literal table full of prizes
Yes.
for you guys, just for watching and bearing with us and being awesome.
Yep.
Hopefully donating, but no pressure. And oh my goodness, it's right behind me. Okay. Get out of here. Took me so long to figure out how to kill this thing. Yeah, it's a literal table full of stuff to give you guys. Oh, crap. Yeah. I don't know if we have one of those on hand. You could probably get one upstairs. Zach is currently looking for post-it notes. I'll keep you posted on his progress. How many pages of game codes is that? There we go.
Oh no, I was passing the throne if
11 pages of code to give away.
We have literally 11 pages filled only with codes for games to give away to you guys.
I'll finish up the last 5 minutes here with you.
I'm actually gonna keep playing while he gives away some stuff.
Oh, cool. All right.
So maybe I can beat it.
Okay. Well, I'll take out. I'm gonna play some games then.
Okay.
All right. Sweet.
The camera's on. Hey. I'm gonna save here. My last playthrough, I didn't actually save. So we'll see. I've actually only been playing for an hour and 43 minutes. So I can probably kill one more. We'll see. Yeah, there's an open spot. I mean, I know I smell funny, but Matt Helgeson
back. How's it going?
is back.
You've obviously played this before, correct?
Yeah, I've played this a few times. It's probably one of my favorite games of all time.
Still holding up for you?
It still holds up for me. I don't know. There's just something really, really satisfying to me about fighting giant monsters.
Yeah,
like that's something I've been obsessed with since I was little. Like I've also seen every single Godzilla movie ever made.
Yeah. I actually did a feature yesterday about 5 games that I think Sony should bring back as sort of like smaller scale downloadable games.
Yeah.
And there was one that on my list that I don't know if it was completely satisfying, but it was a good idea. War of the Monsters. Do you remember that game?
I do remember
that. It was
that
Incog
game.
Inc. who did they did Twisted Metal Black. Dave Jaffe was with them, but it was sort of it was a they didn't get the licenses, so they were called like Godzilla was like Togero and like King Kong was like Kongar or something like that. But it was kind of cool, and I was thinking now you could bring it back like a $15 multiplayer 4-player brawl, open city, super destructible environments, and just like
Did you ever
wreck
play?
a whole city.
Did you ever play Godzilla? It had the stupidest name.
Generations?
Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. It was on
Yeah, I remember that. There was Godzilla Generations. Was that another one?
I don't remember ever playing that one.
I don't know.
There have been weird Godzilla games.
Yeah, it never seems to translate as well as you think it should. Sort of like Batman for many years.
Yeah.
You kept thinking like Batman just seems like a great video game, and then no one ever did it until Rocksteady with Arkham Asylum, obviously. But
The one Godzilla game I always think of is there's one called Super Godzilla for the Super Nintendo.
I have no memory of that.
It is the weirdest game. It is one of the weirdest games. It is a sort of a fighting game, but with like, how to put this? It has this mechanic called fighting spirit. And once you like punch the enemy, you need to back up really quickly and then select an attack that cycles through.
Okay.
And then there's like a little animation of the attack, and you have the opponent's HP goes down.
Who made it?
I think it was just Toho. I think Toho might have made it in-house. I could be
Okay.
totally wrong about that.
I totally never heard of that game.
Yeah, it is. And it's weird because outside of the fighting game elements, each stage is like a giant grid, and you move Godzilla around, and he's just this blue dot.
Okay.
And you move him through the stage and like avoid tanks and buildings and stuff.
Huh. Sounds kind of cool.
It's worth playing if for no other reason that there's literally no other game like it ever.
You should remind those guys to do a replay of it.
Okay.
If we can, if they could find it, I don't know if we have it, but
Yeah.
that'd be kind of interesting. I've never heard of it before.
Yeah, it has some junk story about aliens invade and they put like the humans put a mind control device in Godzilla. So you're not actually playing Godzilla. You're like a guy controlling Godzilla.
Okay.
So you're trying to avoid damaging the cities
Huh.
and stuff. Yeah, it's a bizarre game. And it has the worst tutorial on how to do things. Because it just keeps talking about the fighting spirit and doesn't explain
What that is.
or that you need to back up to like select different attacks.
Yeah. But that was,
Yeah.
in those days, games sort of, they didn't hold your hand as much,
Right.
Which I don't necessarily mind having my hand held or having things better explained. But back in those days, sometimes they would just not explain things and people would just figure it out
It's gonna
eventually.
be rough. I can't see
That
anything.
seems dark. Is it always this dark in this area?
No. Usually you can lighten it up. It's just this TV setting.
Oh, okay.
I just have to make sure I make this jump. All right, we're on the Tiger.
Yep, and I think it's about time I make it rain in the chat.
All right, make it
All right.
rain.
We got, for the
Shut up about this
first,
game.
I have like 100, 150 digital codes right now, as well as physical prizes. But let's see. First off, Jason's making a thing. How about a Guacamelee Gold Edition Steam code? Let's see.
It's a great game.
Yeah. Who would like a Guacamelee Steam code?
No, this is quite difficult, actually.
I will pick randomly in the chat. No trivia prizes, or yeah, it's just randomly in the chat.
This is It's better.
Yeah, I can.
And
Seems
I
like a
have
weird
chosen-
user interface for this TV.
No.
Oh, yeah, the
I'm
one
gonna
upstairs has that same weird remote.
Oh my goodness, how do I pick this up?
Wow, so many people. This one's going to Ninja Nublet.
Congrats, Ninja Nublets. Hi, Dexter.
How's fundraising going? Do you know?
fundraising is going pretty well, I think. What are we at so far, Zach?
Let me check.
I might get beaten to death by this thing right here.
We are at quickly for the GIO account is at 345, and Team Game Informer overall is at almost $11,000.
Nice.
That's excellent. Because last year was
Last year,
around
that's
10.
That's how much
Alright.
we had.
So you've eclipsed that already.
Yeah.
In the first.
For codes, I will send them in private
Ow.
messages. So I'll look in your Twitch inboxes. And for people asking about trivia, we will do that in the next round of prizes. But right now, it is a straight giveaway. I'm just gonna pick random people,
Oh, no.
and so
F.
0. Oh, we got some balloon action in the background.
Oh, gosh. It's
You doing some fighting moves there, bud?
I just face planted. I love the animations for this guy.
And all right, that's the. I don't know how we're able to give this all away. All right, second one. Let's do. How about an Outlast code? This is an Outlast
Is Elmo getting those balloons, bud?
Steam code. Let's go to.
Hey, bud. You want to maybe take those out in the other room? Just so you don't bump into anybody?
Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
This one is. I have randomly clicked, and it's a Blaze
Got
61
two dogs?
Yeah.
06.
Franklin and Dexter.
That is. Yep. All these are randomly choosing. So, congrats, Blaze, and check your private messages. 3, 5, 6.
Oh no. No.
That one is claimed. All right, next one. We got a Wolf Among Us episode 1 360 code.
Hey, Jay. Is she okay? Just punching balloons. Okay, good.
This one is going to a blue apple stripe. So, congratulations, blue apple.
Wow. It's the worst stab. There we go. There we go.
I will
Those feel kind of bad.
make sure
I don't
that
feel bad about this one.
all the
Well.
codes are given to people